Hey there, unkindled Cinder Seekers like myself. Welcome back to playthrough of Dark Souls 3. We're playing as a pure strength build. Queen D is going to go through the thing using only a club. We've just arrived at Firelink Shrine, and we're going to make our way around talking to people and so forth. Actually, you know what? Let's do this in some sort of order. We'll start up here with the one Lord left. So, well, I'll show you this in a second. Let's talk to him.
Oh, thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
That's right, I am.
I am Ludleth of Corland.
Nice to meet you, Ludleth.
Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder.
Yeah?
If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred course.
Let's see. I'm not close enough to look at your charred
This
course.
sad cadaver.
Let's look at your charred
No
course.
need to be coy. Have a closer
Look at that. Look at that queen, though. She looks like a force to be reckoned with. There he is. It's a Lord of Cinder. I feel like he's fallen on some harder times.
Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
Yeah?
The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world.
Gotcha.
A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus.
Sure. Did you have anything else to say? You look really bored.
Of our purpose?
You're repeating yourself.
So I may.
Alright. So what he...
Do not be away over
I won't be. So there's inscriptions on the back of all these. Ludleth the Exile. So this is nothing new, because this is an older game. I mean, it's about 9 years old now. But all these thrones have got to be filled with the Lords of Cinder to get through the end game. So we're going to talk to the Firekeeper last. And here's the thing, I could not choose her hair, like the long braid. I kind of want a longer braid than that, but that's okay. The queen is still majestic and powerful. Let's talk to the deserter.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
Yep.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Come on, think better of yourself. Get some confidence.
Don't you think?
Yeah, he's actually kind of funny the whole game. He kind of ridicules
What a sick joke.
The bosses.
Asking us to seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. We're talking true legends, those who would link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots.
Alright, you've already said that. Let's see if this guy's up here yet. I don't think he is. So one of the things this build is going to use too with clubs, she's not restricted from using anything. If she feels like, or I guess really I feel like, changing something else, I will. But in her offhand, she's going to have something that can parry. I'm gonna go with Cestus. It's actually in Latin. That would actually pronounce Caestus. Just like Caesar was actually pronounced Kaiser, which is why the Germans call it Kaiser. Anyway, moving on, let's talk to Andre the Smith.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre, I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons.
Yeah.
You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
If you wore a shirt, your chest and arms would probably not be so burned being a smith. I'm not a blacksmith, but I do know a couple things about physics anyway.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
My question is, why do you not use prepositions? Bring them me? You sound like Garank. Feed them me. Bring them me. It's two. Bring them two. Use a preposition.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems.
Gotcha.
Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
Now, you guys might wonder why I'm listening to all these, and it's because the actual queen in real life has not seen me play Dark Souls 3, so this will be newer to her.
Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
Doubt it, based on the burns you have. I think that's all he has to say. We'll just try.
Oh, by the by, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well?
Yeah. This smith is iconic from Dark Souls 1.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large. But when they're durable, use a powder, but
you've already said that.
They take so.
All right.
Thank you. Be careful.
Thank you, sir. Now, I am not going to buy very much from this playthrough, but one of the things I am going to buy...
to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Now, she used great grammar. She used the word want, W-O-N-T, in the proper sense. It's like habit, as is your habit. Okay, let's see. I need to purchase well, actually, I'm going to purchase a torch. So I have enough money for. Torch. Need one of these, because I will do online play if it's even available still in a... I don't really need to buy a Homer Bone at this point. Alright. That's really it.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Okay. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, she's going to have something in her left hand to parry with. And let me get these situated the way I want them. Don't need that. Oh, actually... yeah, this is the order I want these in. So the first part of the playthrough, admittedly, is going to be a little boring as I get things set the way I want. But we can also laugh about me using different controls, like from Lies of P or especially Elden Ring, and make it not work out. Alright. We'll level up here in a moment. So before we go any further, I think I will talk to her but not level up, then I will embed the coiled sword.
Welcome to the bonfire, Unkindled One.
Yeah,
I'm a firekeeper.
not much of a
I tend to the flame
fire right now.
and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
The Firekeepers are legendary in Dark
Ashen One,
Souls.
to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels.
Will do. I guess you might as well level up.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Okay. So, to begin with, I'm going to start updating strength and vigor equally. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to spend a lot of time buying a lot of stuff. I mean, I might buy things here or there. But most of
Farewell, Ashen One.
Thank you.
May the flames guide thee.
I thought you were going to say something about the fire pit there.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire.
All right.
The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
All right.
Farewell,
All right, so
Ashen One.
we are going to end this with
May the
lighting
flames guide thee.
this. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to. We got it. So let me talk to you about the Free Time Creators Collective. I'm going to put a link to the Discord and some of the OG channels in the description. Go out and give them a look. They're what we are is a bunch of content creators that we create in our free time. In other words, we all have different jobs. Let me put this in place. And we're also, by the way, I'm going to get her a shield that I can parry with. She'll end up with the Cestus. But anyway, the Free Time Creators Collective, go out there, see what you think. You know, like and subscribe and comment to their stuff. They'd love to hear from you. Come out and join us. The only rule we have is to be kind. That's it. It's all about encouragement, watching the smaller channels grow, and so forth. Let me just do one last thing here. I'm going to not need that. I'm really probably not going to need this. So we'll make sure that we Get those situated with the blacksmith. There we go. Okay. So as this video, I'd appreciate a like on it. Subscribe to the channel would be great. Comments, I really appreciate. I'll respond to all of them. I really like engaging with the subscribers. And appreciate you watching. As long as you keep watching, I'll keep making them. Thanks.